Yoo-hoo! And thanks for tuning in to a classic sci-fi movie review. For once, we're tackling a film based on a novel which I had the pleasure of reading back in high school. And it's interesting because now I can personally make a comparison between the two. This is the classic War of the Worlds, a flashy, colorful, big-budget, flamboyant piece of science fiction cinema based on the classic novel by H.G Wells. Or should I say, inspired. We'll see that in a bit. But before I hop into my spaceship for Mars, please like this video, subscribe, and request a cult movie in the comments, and please consider supporting me on Patreon. The link is in the description down below. But first, a word from today's sponsor. If you're looking to watch short, action-packed, thrilling martial arts movies, then head over to deadlydimes.com and get 15% off your film purchase by using the promo code AWFULMOVIES15. And you'll even get an extra 20% discount if you subscribe to deadlydimes.com.
Well, I might just do that.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's taken me an incredibly long time to watch this film. Many years ago, I saw the 2005 remake by Steven Spielberg. I even watched the horrendous direct-to-DVD H.G. Wells' The War of the Worlds before I watched this 1953 version. And I would say that both this version and the 2005 Spielberg version both have their merits. They're just very different from one another. This film doesn't take place in Victorian England at all, but rather in Southern California, where a small town is shocked by the sudden crash of what appears at first to be a meteorite, until it's not.
Big. I'll bet it's as big as anything that ever lit in California.
This part, along with the typical setting of a charming American town in the 1950s, reminded me a lot of The Blob, which would later come out. The townsfolk find out that they're not alone in this universe because Martian visitors have arrived, and while some humans attempt at establishing communications, that doesn't last very long, and thus the war between man and Martian has begun. Like I said, this adaptation strays pretty far from what Wells wrote back in the late 19th century. Instead of using giant tripods like in the book, here the aliens use boomerang-shaped, glossy flying saucers with antennas to shoot laser beams at virtually anything they don't like. They are, without a single doubt, the coolest, fanciest looking flying saucers I've ever seen in a film, and the best of the 1950s without any hesitation, and even maybe of all time.
There's only one explanation for a thing like this.
A lot of money was spent on this movie, and it must have taken a lot of hard work and determination to get this done. The fight scenes between the army and the flying saucers are amazingly well put together. I like the sound effects the UFOs make whenever they're shooting at something, and boy, do they shoot a lot. Furthermore, the scenic depictions of urban areas completely devastated by the invasion look great, and the story is good at depicting the global panic this invasion is causing. When it comes to the aliens themselves, they barely show up, but they also look pretty creepy, having 3 different colored eyes and their long fingers. That's another liberty the film took from the novel, because in the Wells version, the aliens looked more like big jellyfish on land. There's a narration at the beginning of the film which I thought was a good choice for a start. The narrator explains why the aliens chose Earth out of all the planets in the solar system to land on. While both Gene Barry and Anne Robinson give good performances in this, I didn't actually care for them that much. This film really is about the aesthetic, the visuals, the beautiful colors, the marvelous special effects, which have aged like fine wine. So, bottom line, if you're a fan of science fiction, then you really should check out the 1953 War of the Worlds, because it's a classic, and you won't be disappointed.